The final installment of our 3 Defenders that have just arrived with us. This one is the newest one. It's a 2022 on a 22 registration, Defender 110 XS edition. Now the XS edition more or less comes with everything. They are a fully loaded model of this car. Now we're going to run you through as many of those options as we can in this video, but the most important thing for me about this car is that super rare full black styling pack. Now that isn't just the bonnet louvers, that isn't just the badges, the window surrounds, the mirrors, the roof rails. It's this full section at the front. So if you want to come over here and quickly have a look, this whole lower sort of section where the boot, basically the sump guard under here, all these lower grills that all work around here. So even you can have cars in the market that have a black styling pack but don't have any of these bits here, don't have any of these lower bits, and it follows it round the back. So everything has been finished in Santorini Black, and that is the color of the car, Santorini Black Metallic. A beautiful color scheme for this car, full black ebony leather as well inside, and we'll show you that when we get in there. And this example, 6,200 miles from new. It's a 2-owner car. It is absolutely exquisite. Now, let's go around the car. So starting at the front end, obviously one of the main features of this car is a 3D surround camera package. That's the front view camera for it there, so you can always, it's always a good giveaway, and it sits really nicely in that front sort of honeycombed grille. And then, as I say, I'll draw your attention to all the black lettering, the black center bar across the middle of the grille there as well, and that brings you very nicely to these amazing adaptive matrix LED headlamps. Now they've got the signature daytime running light as well on the outside there, and all, as you can imagine, like I said at the beginning of the video, all of the sort of concave surrounds for the front lights as well, all finished in that Santorini Black. Coming around the passenger side and looking at the front left wheel here, it gives you a really nice look at these wheels, and it's actually a really nice contrast. Now whilst the whole car is finished in this full black pack, it's really nice to see a 2-tone diamond cut wheel. These are a 20 inch, that's right, these are a 20-inch twin spoke, 5 twin spoke alloy wheel. They are diamond cut on the faces here, and they're finished in a beautiful sort of dark metallic grey on the inside of the spokes there. So actually a really nice way to break up, because there is no other breakup on the car of the colour scheme. So a really nice touch for me, because that's a very subtle breakup, a really classy looking wheel. Coming down the passenger side, again, all finished there. I love the little cutouts on the side vents here where it just has Defender everywhere. Lots of little details on these cars. And the little camera on the bottom there of the mirrors, that's on both sides, and obviously that's part of that surround camera pack. Keyless entry and keyless go. On the Defenders, you use the button on the outside of the door handle for everything. So you press it to lock, you press it to open. If you open the door, it did light up, but it's gone off now. But you can see the blind spot monitoring there, which is in the top left of the mirror glass. A really lovely feature, and again, because it's an XS, it comes with that as standard. Check out the inside. Full ebony black leather, perforated through the centers because this car has heated and cooled seats, and then obviously now you're looking at that massive panoramic opening glass sunroof. Lovely lit up tread plates there. And the car's got all the nice bits. We'll come around and show you about that, but obviously the Meridian stereo, memory seats, front, passenger and driver, just features upon features in these cars. And if the cameraman comes by me now, has a look inside, you can get a really good view of the back of the car as well. Deep pile over mats in this one. Loads of connectivity, USB-Cs in the back for charging your phones. Just so useful. An amazing family car. Privacy glass to the rear 3/4, and again, like I said at the beginning, that black pack theme continues. And again, at the back, where it's different to most other cars where they've had a black styling pack, is this whole rear sort of crash structure under here, which sort of looks like a rear diffuser, but a really lovely part of the car, and it sticks out proud from the back of the car, all finished in gloss Santorini Black. All the lovely black badges as well on the back there where it says Defender, and all the surrounds to these amazingly cool rear brake lights. I open the boot, it's all soft touch, it's really lovely. And inside you've got so much storage. These cars are just incredible, and I love this texture. I've owned one of these cars myself. This texture on the boot floor everywhere and on the backs of the seats is designed to stop stuff sliding around in the boots. So you load these full of things, and obviously the whole point is that they don't move around, and they're also really easy to clean. Really easy to adjust parcel shelf. That's on bungees on the side as well there. Lovely design. And then underneath the boot floor here, masses of extra storage under there. Really well designed, well done Land Rover. 12-volt sockets in the back there as well. And this car, it may not do it because the car hasn't been turned on for about an hour, and you do tend to need the car turned on for it to work. No, it's beeping at me, but if you have a look here, you will see, oh no, there you go, I do apologise. Deployable rear tow bar. A really, really lovely feature on these. Very, very useful, very expensive cost option. Now, this is an amazing rear door. It'll hold wherever you stop it. It's a really clever sort of shutter system. I don't really know the way the gas strut it works, but essentially wherever you stop it, the door will become stiff and it will hold, so it doesn't swing out and get caught in the wind. A really lovely safety feature. And they're all soft close, so when you touch it, the boot will shut in. Coming down the passenger side, again, I really love these little square features between the rear doors and the rear quarter here. It's a really lovely feature. It's sort of carried over from the Defender 110 from the previous sort of generation. All little sort of homages to the old model. Again, with that top view, rear glass window there at the top. Lots of engineering went into that. It was a really important piece of Land Rover design when they did it. They wanted to carry it over. And I'm going to jump in the driver's side now and I'll run you through some of the amazing interior features, because this car, this is where it comes alive. So if I jump in and run you through the door card first, lots to talk about, so I'll just bring it closer to me. What you've got there is the big Meridian stereo, which is again standard on an XS, but as I say, this model comes with so much spec, we just want to show you as much of it as we can. The big Meridian stereo. Memory seats for the driver, that is also replicated over on the passenger side. Obviously, all electric heated, adjustable and folding mirrors. Obviously, all 4 electric windows. This little system here, which you can see, which illuminates the car, that is a sensor which tells you if there is somebody or something obstructing the other side of the door. And that will go bright red and tell you not to open the door if somebody is on the other side of the door before you open it. So you don't open the door into either a human being, a cyclist, or a wall, or something like that. A really amazing feature. That is featured on all 4 doors in this car. Coming inside, electric steering column. Really refined in here. Heated steering wheel, lane keep assist, cruise control. Then on the left hand side, all your Bluetooth functions and your controls for the infotainment system and the digital cockpit in front of me here. This is all adjustable. So if I go through here and change the display layout, I can have that in a full map quite easily. I just come down here and you'll see those dials disappear and the full map arrive. A really, really wonderful adjustable display. And in the middle there, again, I'm really sorry to bring the cameraman back, but you see this car has traffic sign assist. If you see the little 30 road sign there, that will all get adjusted by a camera that's in the windscreen that sees all of the signs. Coming across to the center of the car, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. As you can see, it's connected up at the moment, but this is the new Pivi system. Really easy to use. You just press the home button there, you navigate straight away from the Apple CarPlay and into Land Rover's own system, and look at the features that this car has. I mean, it's incredible. Low traction launch. You can adjust the tow bar. You can drop the tow bar from inside the car. You have 4x4 modes, eco data, wade sensing, everything. It's just full of options. Dual zone climate control, heated and cooled seats. So the ventilation on the left hand side, that will turn it to the left and you get your ventilated cooled seats. A really amazing feature. All your drive modes are adjusted on here as well. So all those famous Land Rover adjust modes, grass, gravel, snow, mud ruts, so on and so forth. Eco mode, everything is all controlled through there. Really, really simple. I'll put the CarPlay back on for visuals. Up here is the clear sight rear view camera. So at the moment it's set in its standard traditional glass mode. If I flip this forwards, you can see that uses the shark fin camera at the back to turn that camera on. Really great if you have anything sort of obstructing the view, because the reverse camera is much lower in the car, so it's a really wonderful replacement as well. And especially if you've loaded stuff up in the back of the car, you've got a full boot. It's a really wonderful safety feature. The big panoramic roof, I'll open that now to show you how brilliant that is. It's obviously tilt and slide. A really massive panoramic roof in these cars, especially considering how big the car is as well. You need that opening space. And then again, this car is about storage functionality. Cup holders under here, but this piece of plastic can be moved and fits perfectly in a cutout underneath here. It is so clever. Storage under here, all beautifully finished in this grippy rubber. Storage behind the sat-nav screen, USB-Cs along this tray along here. storage absolutely everywhere. Under here you've got a wireless phone charger and a 2-setting fridge cooler box in the center armrest there. It is just brilliant, the amount of features this car has. And then the final thing to touch on is those matrix LED lights. They're all set to automatic, and that runs through this stalk over here, and obviously on a modern car, like most modern cars now, automatic wipers. So I'll jump out and quickly summarize this car for you. Where to begin? A 22 on a 22, Land Rover Defender XS Edition, completely and utterly loaded with optional extras. This is the car, if you love your toys, this is the one to have. Finished in Santorini Black with that full, complete black styling pack, which includes the sump guard and all the lower grills and the rear grille. Deployable tow bar on top of the XS Edition. That is not standard, that's an additional optional extra on top of it being the XS. And just loads of features throughout. Beautiful ebony black leather inside. I think I said it before, but 6,200 miles. 2 owners from new, an absolutely wonderful example. My name is Matthew. I hope the video's helped. Thank you for watching.